Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369. Thank you for joining me here. And this is going to be a reading for the Divine Feminine and the Karmic Partner. Okay, so please keep in mind, this is a general reading. I do have a tendency to work on a more individualized basis, so keep that in mind as well. And the reading may or may not resonate with you. So don't overanalyze it. Don't make it stick. You know, either it'll resonate or it won't resonate. But if it doesn't resonate, there's many other readings on my channel, so feel free to check them out. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the reading. So I'm going to start off by pulling the mutual energy, and then we're going to pull the Divine Feminine energy and the Karmic Partner. Okay, so before we do that, I just want to talk a little bit about the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy and the way that I see it. So anyone can be Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine. It's not like a sacred bloodline or anything like that. It's simply following divine will. We are all an expression of the divine. Every single one of us is an individual expression of the divine. And to be Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, it does take a certain level of awareness of divine will and to be at least somewhat aligned with that will. So it doesn't mean that you completely understand it. It means that you are aligned, okay? And there is a level of awareness. And for the karmic energy, there is no awareness of this. They are not aligned to divine will. They are aligned to the lower wills, if that makes any sense. So if that helps anyone understand the energies a little bit better, I hope that it does. But I just wanted to get into that a little bit before we start the reading, because I feel like there's so much confusion and nobody really explains how they see it, you know? And again, I feel like so within, so without, just as we have a divine partner, we also have divine masculine and divine feminine energies within us. Outside of us is a mirror to the inside of us. So taking that into consideration as well when you're thinking about the divine energies versus the karmic energies, right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the reading. I'm going to start by pulling the mutual energy here, okay? And you guys, before we get started, like the video, please. Subscribe if it's resonating, or if you would just like to help me expand my channel, leave me a comment down below. I really appreciate when I see your comments. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull the mutual energy here between the Divine Feminine and the Karmic Partner. I am using the Connections for the Modern World Mystic Moon Oracle deck. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and pull that mutual energy here. Let's see what we have. Spirit, please reveal to me the mutual energy between the feminine and the karmic partner. The Divine Feminine and the Karmic Partner. We have feminine side. Okay. So for some of you, I do feel like this could be two feminines, okay? But again, just take what resonates. It doesn't have to be. But I do feel like this karmic partner is very much in touch with their feminine side, not so much in touch with their masculine side. And it's very interesting because that is an energy that I had come up for the Divine Masculine as well. Okay, so I think it is something in the masculine collective. I think that, and what I'm feeling is that a lot of divine masculines, karmics, just masculine collective has felt very disconnected from their masculinity, from their masculine side. And I do feel there's been some disruptions here. And whenever there is confusion in the masculine side, it creates imbalance on the feminine side. Okay, it also creates confusion towards the feminine side as well. All right, so I feel here that this divine feminine energy with this karmic partner does not feel protected, does not really feel safe with this person. And I feel like you look at this person like more as a friend than a partner. That's what I'm seeing here. So while you love them, it kind of is starting to feel like they're a friend or a roommate. Okay, not like you're in love, not like you are married or you have a serious relationship, or, I feel like there's little romance here. And I also feel like this karmic partner is blind to this fact, but the divine feminine feels it very deeply, notices it, is more aware as well. I also feel like the karmic partner is very, very sensitive. Okay, so they're very sensitive, and they might even be considered overly sensitive to the point to where the feminine feels like they cannot even talk to them. And I think they might even feel like maybe this person is even less than a friend energy than I thought they were, because I can talk to my friends about what's going on. My friends don't dismiss me. My friends don't accuse me. My friends, you know what I mean? Things like that. They don't get offensive or defensive when I bring something up. So you kind of see this person less as a friend, less as a partner, and more as like a roommate. Okay. And again, very unbalanced energy. I'm also picking up gossip coming from this karmic partner. There's something about them to where they gossip that is comparable to, like, I don't know, like, you know how, I don't know, like in the 90s, there was always like these talk shows or like gossip shows, things like that. They might like watch those things. They might watch like talk shows, gossip shows, things like that. And they gossip a lot, is what I'm getting as well. Okay, so feminine, you are also questioning their loyalty because you feel like, if you're gossiping about the person you love, there's a question of loyalty. Where does your loyalty really stand? That's another thing I'm seeing here. Okay, let's get another card. Oh boy. Okay, that's too many. Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me more about the mutual energy between the divine feminine and the karmic partner. We got cord cutting. Cut cords daily to people and situations that are draining you. Okay. And I'm seeing a lot of pink. I'm seeing a lot of purple. And these are traditionally really feminine colors, I feel. Okay. So feminine, this has become exhausting for you. This person is overly sensitive. You cannot bring anything up to them. They act like everything you say to them is an insult, is a criticism, when really you just want them to be there for you. Really, you just want some understanding. Really, you just want a partner, someone to balance you out, right? But you feel like there is no balance here, okay? And I feel like every single day, this person is emotionally draining you. This person can be considered an emotional vampire, okay, a psychic vampire, and they are really using oversensitivity as an excuse and a cover, okay, to drain you of your emotional energy. This is what they are doing, okay? So I know that feminine, I feel like you don't want to think like that. You don't want to think that about this person, But thinking back on it, okay, every day feeling drained, okay, do you really think this person gets upset over everything you say to them? Or do you think they're playing it up a little bit? Think about it. There's signs. And actually, when this person is playing it up, they have a tendency to hide their eyes or close their eyes, okay? Because they're using it as a cover. Okay, this person's an emotional vampire. They could be considered a narcissist as well. Narcissists are emotional vampires. Make no mistake, it is. It's just there's, a spiritual term for that. There is a medical term for that, right? But that's really what it is. All right, so at least in my opinion, and at least in how I feel about things. So let's go ahead and get another card here. Let's pull a tarot card and see what we have. For the mutual energy between Divine Feminine and the karmic partner, what do we have? The Star in reverse. So again, I really feel the mental drainage, the spiritual drainage. Okay. Honestly, I do. I feel that you are so drained of energy. Excuse me, feminine. You are so drained of energy. And no matter what you do, you just can't seem to feel refilled with that energy. No matter what you do, you can't seem to feel replenished. I think that you've tried to heal this relationship. You've tried to see eye to eye, okay? But this person leaves you feeling vulnerable, leaves you feeling open, and they can't meet you at your level. They cannot see eye to eye with you. I also feel like this person doesn't want to play a role in the relationship. They might use that as an excuse, okay? Saying, I don't have to, I'm allowed to be sensitive, right? Just because I'm masculine, I'm allowed to be sensitive. And that's absolutely true. That is correct. Absolutely. But we always have to have a balance. And when you go too far to either side, it disrupts that balance, like I'm seeing here. So yeah, it's okay, but they're using it as an excuse and a cover to be narcissistic, to drain you of your energy. And the cover is you don't even want to bring anything up to them, right? Or they pretend to be hurt. But really, the only person that is hurting here is this feminine. Feminine, I feel like there's days for you when you just, again, you have no energy. And here lately, you've been thinking that this is hopeless. There is no hope in this relationship. You don't know if it could be saved. You just don't know that. And you feel like you are the only one who's being vulnerable. You feel like your person, they don't actually care if this relationship is saved. You never see them make any suggestion or any acknowledgement that they want this relationship to be saved. It's always about them, what's upsetting them, how they feel, how offended they are, how accused they feel towards you. When you want to have simple conversations, I feel like they blow everything out of proportion and it's become completely unbalanced. This is toxic femininity, okay, in this karmic masculine. We all have masculine and feminine energies, okay? I'm seeing toxic femininity in this masculine. We got the Star here, okay? Aquarius. So what's left? To emotionally detach. Is that the only thing that's left here? Because this masculine's so overly sensitive, well, at least they want this feminine to believe that. So, can there ever really be a balance? Can there ever really be healing here if nothing can be addressed, if nothing can be brought out into the open? If you're consistently drained and can't even talk about that. So, are you supposed to live drained and depleted of your energy every single day without addressing it because you can't address it? So, what's left other than to emotionally detach? And what kind of a relationship really is that? To have to totally emotionally detach yourself. That's where we are here. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and pull an oracle card for the Divine Feminine. I want to see who I'm reading for. Spirit, show me the Divine Feminine energy in this reading. Show me the Divine Feminine energy. I just heard Aquarius moon. Okay, I just heard that. So someone could have an Aquarius moon. But, you know, Aquarius moon can be very, very concerned about how others feel, about how comfortable others are, and very not concerned about how comfortable they are, how they feel. Okay, they can completely emotionally detach just to make others feel comfortable. Okay, so I heard Aquarius moon. That really does fit for this reading. Okay, so that might be an extra clarification. But again, don't overanalyze, don't make it fit. Just take the messages as they resonate. Let's go ahead and take a look at the masculine energy towards the feminine. Who am I reading for, Spirit? Please reveal it to me. Reveal to me. See, they keep coming out with feminine energy. We got the Shadow Queen in reverse for the masculine. And we have the Lover in reverse for the feminine. Okay, so feminine. This is what you want. This is what you have not felt for quite some time, right? I really feel that. I feel like you want passion, you want romance, you want desire, you want like this masculine to pick you up and I don't know, like flip you around and, you know, show their desire for you. And we got this in reverse. I'm betting that there hasn't been any sexual energy for quite some time. Feminine, you haven't felt like this in quite some time. Okay, and maybe it used to be like that between you. Maybe in the beginning you did feel that way, but something has happened here. Okay, and I think you're questioning your love for this person. You're questioning their love for you. And all you want is really to feel loved, right? And you feel you're not getting that. Furthermore, the Lovers, that's an imbalance when it's in reverse. It's a complete imbalance of energies. Shadow Queen. Okay. This person doesn't want to talk about what's going on. All right. They are draining you. This is a narcissist. Okay. And I just feel like they have taken on a very feminine energy. And I feel like you guys are clashing, okay? Because it is an imbalance in the relationship. And again, if you're in a relationship with the feminine, this is internal energy, right? So just take it as it resonates with you. Again, we all have those internal energies within us, but I do feel like with this masculine, they are hiding a lot. Okay. And I actually think they're trying to mirror you, like mirror you in a feminine sense of the way, if that makes any sense, but it's only to cover up something that they're hiding because they are the shadow here. So I know there's something they are hiding and we're going to figure out what it is. Okay. All right, so let's pull a trigger card for the feminine. Clarify this energy. Breadcrumbs. Feminine, you are not getting what your heart really wants. You have been getting breadcrumbs. You have been settling for bits and pieces of the whole instead of taking the whole, right? You have been settling for little bits and pieces, scraps of feeling loved instead of feeling this, right? I mean, a picture says 1,000 words. This is what you want. Look at the smile on her face. This is what you want, and this is what you're not getting. Instead, you're getting breadcrumbs. And I think your heart is breaking. I really do. Let's take a look at the masculine. Okay, we got free will. You get to make all of your decisions come from love. So I think this person really does play the victim. I think they say, I can't help it. I can't help how I feel. I can't help that I'm sensitive. Yes, they can. Okay, because they overplay this. All right, they are manipulating emotionally. This is emotional manipulation. Okay, it's not something they're doing out of love. Okay, so they also don't like to make any decisions for themselves. They like to have someone to blame. And I think they often do blame you, feminine. This person doesn't like to make decisions. They don't like taking any responsibility. Let's get another card here for the feminine energy. Feminine, you feel like this person has become an enemy of yours. Okay, you do. You feel like they have somehow become an enemy. And I'm seeing you, feminine, sitting there and you're thinking, how did this happen? How did this become this? How did my friend, my person, become my enemy? Take a look at the masculine's energy, the karmic. Hope. So again, the karmic partner and complete denial of how the feminine is feeling. Are they aware of how you're feeling? No. Are they aware of the fact that you feel like they have become an enemy, draining you every single day, putting you in embarrassing situations, draining situations, okay, arguing with you, accusing you? Are they aware of that? No. They don't want to be aware of that. But they still have hope for this relationship because they're not aware of any of this. Okay? Feminine energy in all of these cards. So let's go ahead and take a look at the feminine's thoughts towards the karmic partner. Feminine, what are you thinking towards the karmic? Spirit, please reveal it to me. Okay, let's take a look at the emotions. Spirit, please reveal to me how this feminine feels towards her karmic partner. Just moving the camera down a bit. Spirit, please reveal to me the intentions that this feminine has for this karmic. Okay, let's take a look at the karmic energy. Spirit, please reveal to me this karmic's thoughts towards their divine feminine. Spirit, please reveal to me this karmic's emotions. How do they really feel about their feminine? Underneath all the BS, how do they really feel? And Spirit, please reveal to me the intentions. What do they really want from their feminine? True intentions. Feminine, this person is hiding something from you, and they very much do not want you to be aware. And they very much are trying to confuse you on purpose. They have been deceiving you. And I feel like this actually sounds like a shock to you. I could feel it. This feels like a shock to you. Okay, but once you take it in, you process this and you look back at the signs, it's not going to be surprising. It is not going to be a shock to you any longer. Another thing, I think you had a past life with this person. Now, one of the things that I'm seeing about your past life with this person is I feel in your past life, the genders and the roles were reversed. Okay, in some way. So if you're the feminine in this reading, in a past life, I feel you were the masculine and they were the feminine. And something about your connection brings out their feminine side. Okay, but they over exaggerate it. And I do feel like they play on it. Okay, so part of it is really spiritual instinct. And the other part of it is manipulation. Okay, so there is actually something to that here, but they do overplay it, I have to say. Sorry about the wobble. This person is deeply confused emotionally, and I do feel like they are confusing you, okay, because they are confused. So I want to put that out there. I also feel like this person may have struggled with this confusion since they were very young or since they were a child. That's another thing I'm seeing. Take what resonates. Feminine, let's go ahead and start with you. Your thoughts. We got the Ace of Swords here. Okay. You want truth. You want to talk. You want communication. You feel like, and you think you guys need a breakthrough. Okay, you need a breakthrough. You need to really talk and get down to the nitty gritty. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, and talk about what's going on. Talk about everything going on, the world. Okay, get down to the bottom of this. But you can't do it without clarity, without trust, without truth, communication. And you feel like you can't talk to this person. Gemini energy here. You really want to understand them. You want to know where they're coming from. You don't want to hurt their feelings, but you feel like you can't even tell them your truth. You're constantly being bombarded with how they feel when you're not able to express how you feel at all. Okay? So it's always about them. Like I said, it's always their truth. But what about your truth? There's two people in this relationship. There's not just one. Okay? And I think that's been a problem here. So let's get another card for your thoughts. Let's clarify this energy towards your person. Suspended. This is Hanged Man energy. Okay, so feminine, I do think there's something you are about to discover. You are about to discover some truth about your person that has been a long time coming. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. And I feel like it's something that you have thought about. It has crossed your mind, but that you never really considered seriously. Okay, so you will know what that is for you, but I do feel like you're about to find this out. Okay, so whatever that is, and I'll do my best to bring it out. here and now. Okay, so this is a discovery. And this is a type of discovery that once you find out, you feel like it was very much in your face and in front of you the whole time. Okay. There might be some embarrassment that goes along with this discovery. And I was picking up that energy earlier. But there's nothing really for you to be embarrassed about. Okay. Nothing at all. Or the other person, really. Okay. This is just what it is. All right. At least you have that breakthrough. At least you have that clarity. You're no longer having to guess. You're no longer feeling hopeless. You're no longer feeling drained, feeling like you're living with an enemy. You will have the truth. And that's what Spirit is telling me. Okay. And your emotions, Knight of Pentacles. You feel in your heart that they are hiding something. Okay. That's what this black horse is. You just feel like this has become a nightmare, right? That's how you feel. This has become somewhat of a nightmare, but I've been holding steady through it. I've been holding steady through it. Okay. You have been that steadiness here. You have been that rock. Okay. And if it wasn't for you, this relationship would have crumbled a very long time ago, because you have been the rock to hold it together. I got Capricorn. I got Gemini. Okay. I have Leo. I have Scorpio. I have Aquarius and Taurus. Very fixed energies. So, feminine, you definitely might have a lot of fixed energy in your chart, or you might be a fixed sign that I just mentioned. Let's get another card here for your emotions. Yeah, I'm just feeling that there's something below the surface that you've always known. You feel it in your heart, and it's appearing now. It's rising to the surface, and I just keep hearing bubbling below the surface. And this is a discovery, like I said. Let's go ahead and get into your person's energy, and Spirit keeps saying this has always been here. Okay, it's just been you haven't been aware of it. Okay, so in your person's energy, let's go ahead and skip over there before we come back over here. We got Scorpio, past life energy. We have the Six of Cups. All right. I feel like this is a person that you might have known growing up with. Okay, you might have met them quite a long time ago, is what I'm seeing here. So you've known this person for quite some time. Okay, with the 6 and the 7 of Cups, that's 13. This is death. Why do I get the feeling that this should have been over a long time ago? I feel like that. I feel like this should have been over a long time ago, but neither one of you wanted to address the situation. And when things like that happen, things have a tendency to explode, come out in disruptive ways when we choose to ignore something, right? It's like if you have a leak or something coming through your roof, it's just a little bit at first, and so you just ignore it, but it gets harder and harder to ignore. Eventually the leak gets bigger and bigger, and then eventually the whole entire roof might cave in if it's ignored for that long, right? And so this is the type of energy that I'm feeling, and honestly, the roof is about to cave in, okay? I'm not joking, but guess what? When that roof caves in, there's sunlight that shines through, and it might seem like a bad thing at first, but ultimately, you could see what caused it. You could see what caused the leak. You can see how to fix it if you want to, or you can find another house, move out, right? Build another one, whatever it is. That's the type of energy you're facing. Okay, and I'm not saying your roof is going to fall in. That's just a metaphor that I'm using, right? But that's the energy. The roof is like the relationship. The leak is the situation, the problem that's been lying dormant that isn't being addressed. Okay. So let's take a look at the Six of Cups. You know, I feel like this feminine feels very strongly about this masculine. You did have children with this person in your past life. Okay, so you might have children with them in this life as well. And I do feel like you were meant to have, if you do have children with this person, okay, if this is, only take this message here if it resonates with you, which it only might resonate with a few. But if you have children with this person in this life, you are meant to bring them in this life because they were also with you in your past life with this person. Okay. But I do feel like the roles were reversed in a past life. So feminine, you could know that you were masculine in a past life or feel that. Okay. But yeah, it does trigger something in them. So let's get a card here to clarify their thoughts towards you. Why do I feel like there's an ex hanging around this karmic? I'm telling you, there's an ex hanging around. This is someone from the past. This is someone that your person might have even got caught lying about, or they're very vague about this person. But this person is from the past, and they seem to come up every now and then. Every 6 or 7 months, they appear. That's what I'm getting here. I got Scorpio here all over the place. So much Scorpio. Let's go ahead and get a card for the thoughts. Oh yeah, look at that. This came out in reverse. This is someone who this masculine calls a friend, tells you as a friend. They're much more than a friend. This is an ex. They might tell you, oh yeah, we were friends in the past. No, they weren't friends. They were actually dating. Okay, they were together with this person in the past, and they have made a promise not to tell you about this. Okay. Scorpio energy, very strong. All right, there's deception here. I also feel like this could be sexual. Okay, this could be sexual. And this friend, I feel, could be the same sex or the opposite sex, but just take what resonates. Okay, I have to throw it out there if I feel it or see it come up. So we have the Seven of Cups here for how they feel about you. They're confused. They don't know how they feel about you. They don't know how they feel about themselves. They don't know how they feel about their life. They're confused about it. They're confused about, they're afraid you're going to judge them. That's another thing I have. They're afraid of judgment. They're afraid of everyone else judging them. Yeah, this is fear. This is fear. And not understanding fully who they are and being afraid to express it and communicate and figure it out. You know, you have to communicate. You have to express it. When you have relationships with people, it really is kind of about figuring out who you are, right? And it's okay to be in a relationship with someone and figure out this isn't who you are. This isn't what you want. That's okay. It's okay. The pain and the hurt and what makes it not okay is confusing the other person, lying to the other person, hurting the other person. But even all of that is a learning process. So let's take a look at how they feel. This person's very confused. Yeah. Differences in reverse. Listen, they are having such a hard time figuring out who they are, and it shows. Okay, it shows. When they gossip about you, it's really because there is some jealous energy here to the fact that you know who you are. You know what you want. This person doesn't. And if they do, they're not being honest with themselves or others about it. And the really, really sad part about this is that the life they've been living and who they've been telling people they are isn't who they actually are. Okay. Again, this reading is definitely not going to resonate with everyone. Take it as it resonates with you. We have the world here for the feminine energy, what you actually want with the world. You would like to come together. You would like for everything to be revealed. And again, you wish to feel protected. You wish to feel safe and secure and provided for. This person isn't going to give you that. Okay? That's not who they are. Get another card here. We got submerged. So feminine, you're definitely in your feelings about this connection. Okay, you feel like you're in too deep. Your head's underwater. Okay, you feel like you're drowning and you don't know what to do and you can't speak about it. You feel stifled, right? You can't even bring it up to this person. So you're seeing them as an enemy right now, but they're making you feel that way because you can't bring anything up to them. Meanwhile, they can bring everything and anything up to you, no matter how silly it is. So feminine, you feel like you're in over your head and you just want to start fresh. Now, I want to see the intentions of your higher self. What is the will of your higher self in this connection, right? Like what? Let's take a look. And the will of the karmic's higher self as well. Okay, we're just going to set them here. And let's go ahead. The intentions, their intentions are to hide. Their intentions are to keep from getting judged. Keep from bringing this out into the open. This person has a friend in their past that is not actually a friend. There is a sexual relationship here and they lie about it. And I feel they want to be with this person. Okay, this could be a childhood friend even, I feel like. Okay, you probably know who they are, feminine. So let's get another card. And again, whoever this reading is for has asked for this information to be revealed. Okay, so here it is. It's being revealed. And it's something you already know and feel. So do not make this fit if it does not fit already. If you aren't feeling a feeling in your heart and your soul and your spirit that this is for you, this is the answer that you have asked the question to, then it's not for you. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, yeah, look at that. They don't want to be judged by you or by others. This person is a gossip, so they're afraid of people gossiping about them. Of course they think that way, right? But let's take a look at the will of the higher self for you, feminine. Jump in, okay? Didn't we get that for the feminine, or was that the masculine energy? We got this for either the feminine or the masculine energy in the past reading. I think it was the masculine. You guys are, oh my gosh, your higher wills, your higher selves are aligning. You guys got the same message. Jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. Okay, feminine and masculine energies mirroring. Feminine, it's time for change. It's not only time for your person to let go and jump in to who they really are, but it's time for you to jump into a new adventure. Okay, I think that this connection has definitely run its course here. All right. Let's get another message. And Spirit has a new adventure for you. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Okay. All you have to do is say yes and accept it. So let's get another card here. Feminine, we got marriage. Oh my gosh. And we got journey. Oh my gosh. You are already on a new journey. I don't know if you know this or not, but it has started. It has started. You got the world. Okay. So this is a new era, a new journey. This is the energy right now. Okay. This person, this karmic, not your twin flame. This person that you're about to meet is, unless you have already met them, you've already been on a journey. But at the end of this journey, it does lead to marriage. Okay, you have to walk away from the karmic first. All right, and I'm not telling anyone what to do. I am just reading the cards that are very clearly in front of me. Spirit's like, I have a new journey for you. This one, you want adventure? I'm about to give it to you. That's what they're saying. You just got to say yes. Okay, it's a journey. And at the end of that journey is marriage. Okay, so it doesn't even matter if you're married to this karmic right now. If you're married right now, this is second marriage. Okay. All right, the higher self, what do they want to say towards the intentions with the karmic? We got earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So Spirit really, this karmic's higher self really would like them to slow down, to take a deep breath, to meditate, to spend a little time with their self, okay? To nurture themselves, to mother themselves, so that they can feel comfortable with who they are and what they want in this life. Okay, it's okay to be who they are, but Spirit wants you to slow down, okay? Not drag people into that confusion like this feminine, because they've purposely been misleading them, and that's not okay. So Spirit's like, please slow down. Please stop, okay? And meditate. Go within, all right? Find yourself. That's what Spirit is asking. That is the divine will. Okay, so let's clarify that. Okay, we got some money. And we got officer, which to me represents feeling restrained and authority, and also law, right? So I also feel like with these two cards together, this masculine actually can be very impulsive, I think. And Spirit wants them to really take some time, slow down, get to know themselves, learn how to not be so impulsive, and find some steady grounding here. I also feel like this person might be hiding something that has to do with being in trouble with the law, getting in trouble over some money issues. Not a lot of money, just a little bit of money. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so additional message. They have to take care of that if that's the case. All right, you don't want an officer showing up at your door. Nobody wants that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the actions that the feminine is going to take and the actions your higher self would like you to take. All right. All right, feminine, what's the actions that you are going to take towards this masculine? All right, masculine, what actions are you going to take towards this feminine? What will be the outcome? Okay. Honestly, I feel like this masculine is searching for somewhere they belong. They're searching for their community, groups of people they belong with or feel comfortable with. And I see that for them. Again, this is third party energy. There's a third party here. They say it's a friend. It's not just a friend. Okay, I want to make that clear. It seems very relevant and important in this situation. Feminine, you got the Magician here. Again, you're about to stumble upon some truth, okay? You're about to stumble upon it. You are going to have several options, okay? But definitely with the number one, you're going on this new journey. You're going on this new adventure, okay? So just prepare for this truth to come out. But I think overall, you already know that you have so much in front of you to experience. And so I think that you're going to embark on that experience. But again, you've got this knowledge coming to you. Don't discount it. Okay, it is the truth. You're going to know what I'm talking about. All right, the outcome. All right, we got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. There's nothing more to learn from this relationship. There's nothing more to learn. There's no further you can go. For this masculine to learn any further, it's going to take separating, okay? All right, so let's get a card. Personal message to you from Spirit, whoever is watching. This is your message from Spirit. Okay, we got unravel. So yeah, it feels like things have been unraveling for a while now, right? And you seek to feel safe and protected. You want clarity. You want reorganization. And then we have a battle here. Okay. Here's your message. This card may be a sign from Spirit that you are unraveling. Have you been feeling stuck underwater? Oh my gosh, submerged. Have you been feeling stuck underwater, but also catching your breath more than before? Tired and hyper, very mixed, fluctuating emotions like anger, happiness, sadness, confusion, but also an underlying settling state of clarity, like the clarity about to come in. I think you know it. I think you feel it coming in, like mud being stirred up and then clearing to reveal what is beneath the surface. What is happening is you are being reorganized by Spirit so you can look less like a Picasso painting and more like who you truly are. And this is true for the masculine and the feminine in this reading. A part of you is letting go, and another part is angry because you are letting go of patterns and cycles you have been stuck in forever, including your past life. So it's not easy to let them go. And naturally, there is an inner battle. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. There is just a clearing happening of all bodies, both people here. The cloudy mud that no longer serves you is being sifted out from the mud that you need to sift yourself. You're releasing. You're rewiring neural pathways, and your heart is opening while your ego tries to say no to the changes taking place. This is why all emotions are existing in the same space. It is a necessary chaos to bring order and a clear vision. The adjustment will help you to be sure of yourself and prepare you for the journey ahead and for what is soon to come. It will all balance out soon. That is a promise from Spirit. That is your message. Hold your center. Hold on. It's going to be okay. All right? You're simply preparing for the new journey ahead of you. And that's a reading that I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a comment down below, like and subscribe. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.